You know I love a good deal, and if you don't, you should, so hit that subscribe button. Excuse the dull background. We are still stuck here waiting on the seller's end so that we can get into our next house. So this house is pretty much taken apart. I actually just got back from Walgreens. Their Halloween clearance was a snooze, but I did grab this bag of Sweet Tart. Is it Sweet Tart? Yeah. Sweet Tart roll. The bag was only, I think, like 83 cents or 89 cents. Then I seen these all throughout the Halloween season. I don't know. It's cute, but to me, like, these belong with Easter and they should stay in Easter. But, like, these are my favorite. So I figured I didn't grab it while it was regular price, but 32 cents. I actually bought these regular price. I believe they were $2.99. They only had 2 bags left, and I grabbed the 2 that they have. And it's the pumpkin spice soft caramels. Oh my goodness. These are delicious. They are so good. If there were more bags, I would have bought more bags. And then regular sale price items that they had the wonderful pistachios, the 16-ounce bag. Yeah, the 16-ounce bag on sale for $5.99, but they had a manufacturer's coupon that you could clip in their app for $1 off. So this 16-ounce bag only ended up costing $4.99. And then the cereal, I just got 2 of the Fruity Pebbles for $1.99 a box. I do like to get these cheaper, but we have no cereal at all, and for $1.99 that's still a good price. And I learned something today at Walgreens. I learned that you can't use points for clearance, or at least that's what I'm assuming, because I did my order all together and I got Viva paper towels for my mom. There was $1 off coupon for that. That was on sale for $5.99, and the coupon was for $1 off, so that it would ended up costing $4.99, and same thing with the pistachios. So I had my whole order together, and then she said, oh, you can't use the coupons and the points. So I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, can you do a separate transaction, because I had a lot of points and none of this was like get stuff back, like points and register rewards and all that. So I'm like, I'll take advantage, because it's so hard to use your points, because most of the deals that they run, you can't use your points to get points. So I figured this was the perfect opportunity, but come to find out, I'm assuming it was the clearance, because then she separated the Viva and the pistachios, and I paid for the rest of the stuff first. Afterwards, she rang up the paper towels and the pistachios, and then she said, oh, it's saying that you can use points. And I'm like, well, the whole point of this separating the transaction was so that I can still apply the coupons, and then I would just pay for it regular so that I can get the coupons. But that's why I'm figuring, well, if it's, once we separated it and the coupons were applied, and yeah, I could still pay for points, what else was left? It had to have been the clearance, because the only other thing was the cereal that I paid separate. So I think definitely it was, they were not allowing me to pay with points because of the clearance and not because of the coupons. So like I said, I did not know that. All right, so the next store was a CVS, and I actually went there again yesterday, and their clearance is still at 50% off. And let me tell you something about my area. 20 years ago, you could walk into any store and grab clearance at 90% off and walk out of there with gems. But you just can't do that today. Not in my area. Everything goes at 50%. I don't know what is going on with this generation, but they act like 50% off is basically free. When back in the day, I was walking out of the store, like I said, 90% getting some amazing things. And right now, you can't even get amazing things at 50%, because by the time clearance rolls around, mostly everything that was available at the stores at seasonal that will go on clearance, people paid regular price for anyway. I will never understand that. Didn't realize that my area, this generation, has such deep pockets, but it's insane and I don't like it. At CVS, they had these. I had gotten these at Target for $1, and then I don't know, CVS had these marked up more because at 50% off they rang up 89 cents. So these were good, so I ended up getting 2 boxes of those. And then their chocolate bars, it was I think, yeah, 3 for $3, and then you get a $1, this wasn't clearance, a $1 back register reward, making it 3 for $2, making them like 60 something cents each. So I just grabbed a full bar of the Payday, a full Twix, and a full whatchamacallit. Who remembers these back in the day? Oh my god, these are so good. And then I don't know what the heck the Twix is about, but let me know if you know. But they say 2 right and some of them said 2 left, and I have no idea what that is, but I don't know. And then I got this bag of Sour Skittles, and that was on clearance for $2.09. And they had a mystery coupon and a $4 extra buck back, so that totaled $8 off of any Revlon product. And this is the Candid Concealer. I don't have my glasses, so it's going to be hard to read. Anyway, they had a bigger one, and then they had this size, so I got this size because $9.99 qualifies for the spend 10 get 4 back and register reward. So I figured I'd get the smaller one because the smaller the product and the more amount you get off, the better the deal. Anyway, I did need concealer, and I've heard really good things about this. This wasn't clearance, but I already emptied it. I put it like in a little mason jar. But I got some, they had a deal on like Ludens where you would get it like for free with the extra bucks. And there was also a coupon in the insert, and you could also go on their website. I didn't get that because the stores in my area, all they had was the cherry, and I have cherry. While I was there checking to see if they had different flavors, I noticed that the Halls had this honey chamomile made with real honey, and it's got like syrup in the middle. And I cut it off, but it said nighttime. So I was intrigued because I'm like, okay, you know, maybe this will help with sleeping. Melatonin and we are not friends. And so I started reading the package, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did it say nighttime? Because it's got melatonin in it, but it doesn't. It actually says that it does not have melatonin on the package. I went back to CVS, to a different CVS, and I happened to just go through that aisle, and they actually do have some that have melatonin. I don't remember what brand it was though, but if you take melatonin and it works for you, and maybe you didn't know, they do have cough drops that have melatonin in it. So that was what I got at CVS. And then at Target, same thing with Target. The clearance, by the time it gets to clearance, there's barely nothing left, never mind after clearance. And I actually went back the next day to a different Target, and they even had less than the day before. Like, that one day made such a difference. Like I said, it's insane how the people in my area, like, just, they're all over that 50%, and I just don't understand. In the pet aisle, they had these cute pumpkin paw, all natural and low fat, baked for your dog. Pumpkin flavor. Does it say how many is in here? I think it's a 12 pack. Yeah, 12 snack packs. This actually is not for WIC, so stick around if you want to see why I picked these up. And then I went to Ocean State Job Lot, and I found these, and I thought I was getting a mega deal on them for only $2.99, and Target also had them for $2.99, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't have them for more money. But it was part of the 50% off, so I only paid $1.15. Now that is a bargain when I thought $2.99 was like this great deal. So I had already picked these up for wick. So these are with those other ones. They're not for wick, but these are for wick. I had gotten the pumpkin ones and the gingerbread ones. The gingerbread ones was a gift. It was not for wick. So they didn't have the gingerbread ones, but they had caramel apple. So I picked these. Definitely are for wick. It wasn't clearance, but at the Target dollar spot, which I think $5 is expensive, but I just had to. There are little bottle trees in there with snow. And the package is clear, so I can't really make out whether or not you can get a good look at it. But I picked it up even at the $5 because you just can't put a price on memories. And when I was growing up, these were the size lights that back in the day our parents decorated the trees with. It was these big fat lights, and they would put them outside in the big bushes. So it was a nice memory, and it's really so cute. Like, it honestly, the camera is not doing it justice with the plastic. And I actually didn't get these for Christmas. I got it to use with my winter decor. I mean, of course you could use it for Christmas, but... And it is battery operated. I wish it was where you could plug it in. But there you go. There's a much better view of it. That's adorable. I just ran and grabbed some batteries. I'm curious to see how they light up. I hope it's like a really crisp white and not like that warm light. So let's see. How did I do this? Okay. Oh, it is on. I'm like, oh my gosh, Kim. All right, so it's definitely that warm light, and I didn't realize it in the store. Can you see that little bit of light? It's definitely that warm light. And what this is just those little illuminating lights like that you can get at the Dollar Tree. So that's a little disappointing. These were just regular purchases. I picked these up a few weeks ago, and AJ really did like them. Again, if you watched that, the boxes were different, but it's the same thing, and I ended up picking it up again without even realizing it until now that that was the lighter one and that's the darker one, but it's the same granola in it. And these were on sale, 3 for $6, but you don't have to get all 3, so it ended up costing me $2 a box. And then my clearance for Target was more candy, and this one is white chocolate caramel apple with graham flavored crisps. Oh my gosh, I hope that tastes as good as it sounds. I can't remember what I paid for it, so I'll put it in the screen somewhere, but this was 50%. This was 50%. Also, these are the minis, and this is the 11.5-ounce bag. I definitely get these cheaper when I coupon at CVS, but they didn't have that many deals this year for couponing for Snickers, and what I did get, they've already ate. So, and then this is the big bag, which basically adds up to 2 of those, and I paid $2.74. This one I remember I paid $2.74, and this one is the fun size. So if you figure, you know, 2 of these, I paid like what, $1.30, I don't know, 38 or something like that. So I didn't think that was too bad. That does it for all the clearances. Now to my best finds. I got this box from, even though it says Lowe's, it came from Savers. All right. first one that I got thrift find was, this is kind of like a sweatshirt, but it's not thick, and it's got like the sweat jacket, like the hoodie, you know, what do you call that? I know it's a pocket, but, and it just looks like, you know, a typical sweatshirt, but what got me was the side. Oh, it looks so pretty on too. Look at that. And then I just kind of tied it, but then on this side I tried it with just like hanging, and then I tied like, well, it's down there now, but when I put it on, it was closer to the circle, and it also, I mean, not right now, but it also looked really, really nice with just it hanging. And this was a $5.99, and I did have a 20% off from a donation, so it was 20% off the $5.99. And then this one, oh gosh, it is so pretty. Again, it's almost like a sweatshirt material, but again, it really isn't. And look at these sleeves. It's like comfortable, casual, dressed up. I love this shirt. I love it. This was also $5.99, and I was able to get the 20% off of it. Oh gosh, they are so pretty and so comfortable. Now that was it for clothes, and in the housewares section we just grabbed this Igloo cooler for Denny for work, for his juice enhancers, and this was only $2.99. 20% off of that. I was shocked. These at Michael's are like 25 bucks. I have 3 of them. I need 1 more to complete my set, and look what I paid. $3.99 plus the 20. Without realizing, my camera cut as I was talking about this before I realized that it got cut. So I thought that it caught everything that I said with this, but it didn't. So I'm not going to go through it again. It's just the big ball jar. These go for 25 bucks at Michael's and $3.99 plus the 20%. And then when I went back after the screen went blank, I thought that it had caught some of what I said about this, and it didn't. So the clip starts with me already saying the majority of it, so I'm not gonna go through that again. So anyway, this was $6.99 plus the 20% off. Yeah, like I have no idea what something of this caliber goes for at the stores, but I'm pretty sure that it would not be $6.99. So with a really good cleanup, this is a gem. Oh my gosh, it is such a great find, probably one of my best thrifting finds ever. Where we're moving to, we might possibly do the laundry room sooner than we thought. So when I seen this, I would have gotten it anyway, even if I had to put it away, because I was not going to pass this up. But if we do go ahead and set up the laundry room sooner than we thought, this was the intention why I bought it. It's definitely going to become part of my laundry room. I'm thinking maybe, because I use a lot of baking soda, so I'm thinking maybe I'm going to store my baking soda in here, but we'll see. Those were my latest deals. Man, I just love going out of the store knowing that I saved money on things that would normally cost a lot more money. Give this video a like if you agree that that glassware was a awesome thrift find, and check out my end screen to see what else I've been up to. Bye!